This is the moment I've been waiting for, to know that my banana, first fruit actually, is ready for harvest. How do you tell when your banana is ready for harvest? Some people check at the bottom of this. We've already cut it to see if it grows smaller. But this we cut so we could not tell. Then I've been looking at the size of the banana. This one looks full. I also think that you check at the tip of the banana when these things dry and fall off. And as you can see, these ones mostly have fallen off. Just check on the whole of this side. So we just have a few. But voila! I woke up this morning just to come and check on my farm, and I see that a whole bunch here has actually ripened. Not only has it ripened, but it has also cracked, which means it was so full that it could not bear the fullness until it had to burst. So my banana is actually ready for harvest. I can eat this, boil it, or cook it in any other format. But for this one that is already ripe, I'll just have to remove this section and leave it to ripen. And so I have two sets of benefits from this banana. One, I can be able to eat the green banana and get starch or carbohydrates in my body. And then these ripe ones, because this has now changed from being a carbohydrate, it is now a fruit. And I can be able to get vitamins. I just remember there's also a way in which you can check whether your banana fruit or your... I've also remembered that there's another way you can check whether your banana is ready for harvest. Can you see these banana leaves? Just look at this. They have grown old, they have turned color. Yeah? And look at this as well. It has kept drying until now it looks like withered. It's actually ready for harvest. I know some of you may not know. I have a friend who thought that when a banana is ready, you just chop it from here. You chop it here so that you're taking just the whole banana, the whole of this, and then thinking that now another banana can crop up from here or from any side up here. No, that is not the correct information. Once a banana has put fruit, and I've never seen any that has actually put two fruits. You know, like the way you have twins, I have not seen any of that. So you just cut the stem at the bottom, and then the benefit that you have is that as a banana is growing, you have other bananas already growing from the suckers that shot from the main one. So you can see this one is already big enough. This one is already big enough to start fruiting in the next few, maybe a month. Then we have another one by the side. Then we have another one here and another one there. So all we have to do is to cut this banana that is ready out, and then we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 others that have popped up. So that is how farming of bananas goes. And so this tempts me to get into another topic. How beneficial, or what are the benefits of planting bananas? So other than just cooking them as we have discussed and eating it as a staple with any other fruit and cooking it in different ways, you can also cook it ripe. So generally you can eat the fruit. So that is the first benefit. Eat the banana, cook it and mix it in other foods. For example, you can eat it with meat stew, you can eat it with beans, you can mash it in beans as well. Or you can have them ripe and eat as it is, maybe with tea, alone, as a snack. Or if you come from certain communities in Kenya, for example, the Kisii, they actually just cut this banana, the ripe banana, and eat it with ugali. I've actually tried it. It is so sweet. So other than eating the banana, you can also make business with the suckers. As you can see, just from this one, by the time we're harvesting this one, we already have 4 other suckers. So it is possible that you can plant many bananas and just sell the suckers as they are. You see, like this one here is easy to transplant. So you don't have to wait for them to mature. When they are too mature, they don't do so well. So this has a lot of weeds in it, but we have to clean it up so that more suckers can pop up and we can have another fruit. The other way you can make business out of bananas is have what you call value addition. So instead of just cooking and eating it at home, you could actually cut these bananas into banana chips. You know the way we just have chips for potatoes? You can also just peel this and slice them into banana chips. Dip them in oil and have them chips just the way you have the potato chips. But you can also make them crispy. So you can slice them into small bits and make banana chips. You can package them, get the certification from the bureau of your country. In Kenya, we have the Kenya Bureau of Standards, and package them so well, sell them in the supermarket, sell them to friends. And because it has been packaged so well, that can last you up to 6 months. So this can actually be even exported if you so want to make it a big business. The other part is you can make it into flour. You know, there's so much that is going on around foods like cassava, like sweet potatoes, the orange flesh, the purple flesh. There's a lot that is going on. But for bananas, not it. So you can actually just make flour out of these bananas. Just peel them, dry them, then take them to the posho mill or to the sawmill and make them into a flour so that people can be able to buy and make products from the bananas. You see, children like eating bananas, and it's a good food when you come to complementary feeding because it's easy to digest, not the way we have the big ugalis here in Kenya. So my guidance is do not fear making bananas a business. It can become a multi-million business. You can become an employer just by making sure that you have done the correct thing. So I have only done one, and I intend to actually spread it out because this can cost me. You see, like this one here where I stay is 10 shillings. Whether it is cooked or whether it is ripe, it just goes 10 shillings. So if I can count one bunch here, one bunch can, let me count, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. This is like approximately 14 in one bunch. So that is like 150 shillings for one bunch. So if I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, let's say 10 bunches, and one costs approximately 150. You see, this whole banana goes for 1,500. So imagine if you have done this on scale in a 50 by 100 plot, which most Kenyans have, or that's the direction to go, that we are mainly having land that is being separated into smaller portions. Or if you can do it in acreage and have a variety that can be grown for a shorter period. You see, this is not for this region. I got this from the western part of Kenya, and this is a very totally different environment, because in western Kenya it rains a lot. Here it does not rain a lot, so the time for getting a fruit takes almost twice the amount of time. So that means if I'm to continue with this breed, then I have to plant more. The alternative is to get one that is suitable for this region, because it's hot and it rarely rains. So we have to do drip irrigation. And that's what I have done for this time. It is not expensive. It is something that you can do at the comfort of your farm, because you don't have to water it every day. Something that I enjoy. Now you see, I'm going to have food. I'm going to save. So the benefits outweigh the challenges in terms of only watering them. So join me in this video as we continue to look at other ways in which you can make money or take advantage of having the banana in your farm. So these bananas make very nice plates. In some communities, actually there is communal eating. So all you need to do is just to chop this banana and lay it down. After cooking your food, then you just pour it on it and people sit around and they can eat. So you have had the social life that you love from your community. You're able to have fun, look at each other as you're cooking. So eating is actually a social activity. Then you don't have to have so many plates to wash, which most of us do not like because of the oily stuff on the plates, especially if they are plastic plates. Then it will give you a hard time, so you have to boil water before you cook it. And so after you cut this banana, this stem here, you actually can chop it into smaller pieces, and this is good as animal feed. Cows love it because this is a lot of starch. It doesn't have many minerals, but you see, a cow needs to eat all the time, so it gives it some good food to be able to be full most of the time. So you just subsidize it with other foods that are rich in minerals, like napier grass and whatever other food that you think of. Then the banana peels, after you have peeled the bananas, the peel itself shouldn't be thrown. In my community, we like having bicarbonate of soda, which is used to cook vegetables and also make meat softer. You can even put it in a mixture of maize and beans so that it cooks faster, it becomes softer. So once you have dried this, you crush it and make it into a powder form. Then you can distill it, get water out of it, and that's the one that you can be able to use for cooking. You can also chop them into very tiny bits. After chopping them small before they dry up, you can feed your chicken. They really love it. So a banana is one of the things that you can just go into full throttle and make your millions the softer way. And as I tell you, countryside living is just the best. All you need to do is just to think just a little out of the box, and you'll be able to make it. So for example, if this one here at the moment, in 1 year, you can have like 1 banana and 4 suckers in a very difficult environment. So if you placed this, just imagine if you placed this in a 50 by 100 and had like 200 of these holes, how much would you make just from selling the banana itself, whole as it is? We have said it's about 1,500. And then imagine just selling one each. That is at 10 shillings each of them. Or you go into the suckers and sell the suckers. That is huge profit, because a sucker sells for around 300 Kenya shillings. So imagine if you have a farm and you have 30 holes. and you can get suckers which come all the time. As long as you're putting good manure to grow it, then the more they come. Then all these benefits I have talked about, if you have them on scale, can you imagine you're going to be an employer? The youth in our country have challenges in terms of getting jobs. This is a good idea. If you can come up with it and employ a few, or even sell them the idea, then they can get out of this problem of seeking for jobs despite their high level education. So thank you for watching. This is African Mom's World. If you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing and think about the business idea that I have brought forward on planting bananas and making a lot of money, millions of money. And that is what the countryside has to provide. Enough food, good health, and a lot of money in your pocket. So you'll be smiling all the way to the bank. Thank you and see you in the next video.